I saw Nice View there, and when I booked Unholy Grave, it was the same drummer, and I was so fucking stoked. And I went up to him and told him that I'd seen him in Lima, and he like couldn't believe that I went to that show.
Nice View played a mere 20 feet away from where you're currently sitting on their tour.
Really?
Yep.
Tell me about that.
10 years ago, they used to do shows at this house, which is actually how I met Monica.
Nice. It was called the Kitty something or the litter box or...
It was initially called the Boner Castle, which strikes me as a very Lima kind of name. After the original box art for the Little Mermaid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I had.
And then for some reason, Monica and Hazel didn't think that was a great name that they wanted to be associated with, so they changed it to.
They didn't want to be the girls from the
Boner Castle. Yeah, I know.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know. So they ended up changing it to the Puppy Mill.
Oh, the Puppy Mill. That's
Yes.
right. It has nothing to do with cats, which is funny because there's a bunch of cats that live here, and they're all great. So the Puppy Mill had Nice View play.
Yeah, I mean, Hazel could probably give you a concrete list of every show that happened here, but there was some pretty ridiculous things that happened here. Hellshock played here.
Wow.
All the anything fast that came through Philly at that point in time happened here because no one else around gave a shit about it.
Right.
Brainiacs played here, and Nice View, Hell Nation.
Hell Nation played with Nice View, I think.
Okay, yeah.
I think they were on tour.
They were on tour together.
Yeah, Hell Nation are sick.
Yeah, because that was...
They never play.
Brody's Militia played here, too.
Right.
Because I remember having to clean up a bunch of blood from the singer.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I love that band. There's someone that I never listen to, but I should. When I see them, they're fun.
Doug does a real fun noisecore project now called Erectile Dementia.
Really?
Yes.
Doug has a crazy record collection.
I believe it.
I know that from the internet. Thanks, Doug, for being on the internet.
Republic Corps, where the current bassist of Backslider was where I first met him.
I don't know that band. Republic Corps?
Republic Corps are fucking awesome.
I think the Thai food is really spicy for John.
I just got a pepper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, Republic Corps were fucking great. We played with them in Florida on tour in 2006, and then when they came through the first time, they played here, and then when they came through later in 2010 or 11, things were a little bit more hopping off for fast stuff, so we were able to get a bigger show.
Yeah.
And again, I say we as if I had anything to do with it. I played, but
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with setting it up.
But there's still a lot of house shows that happen here.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool. We don't have that in New York.
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
I can imagine.
There's one place that I went to recently that has a basement, and I tried to contact them for the Suppression show. They haven't written me back yet, but I'd love to do a show there.
So if you're listening, Random Basement in New York.
Heck is the name of the venue, and it seems like it's run by cool people. They have a bunch of punk shows.
I believe you booked this for us. Callous, Sea of Shit, and Sick
Yes,
Tired?
I booked the very few Sea of Shit shows that failed in New York City, where 7 people came. No, that one was good. That was at Silent Barn.
No.
No?
Not that one.
Oh.
There was one before that.
Oh, where 6 people came. Literally 6 people paid.
It was at this weird,
And then Robbie from Sea of Shit asked us to do a show for him again. I'm like, are you sure? Because my joke is that, we could book a show at a sperm bank and still no one would come. It's just bad. Bad scene.
you know what it was? It wasn't Sick Tired. It was Vaccine.
It was Vaccine. Wasn't that at Soul and Sleeves?
Was that what that place is called?
Yeah.
I just remember this being this weird...
The hole in the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I saw Laughing Dog too, where I booked them. On the second floor of this, it was kind of it's like an artist loft, kind of warehouse building in New York. And it still exists, but they don't really do that many shows anymore. And it's built out so that there's a second floor, but in the second floor, there's a hole in the floor on purpose, and it's over where the bands would play. So you can hang your legs over and watch the bands from above, which is very cool. And we were able to do a couple of shows there, which were always really great. Everybody who ran that space was very cool. But yeah, that show is great. Somebody else played that show. Ilsa.
Yes.
Ilsa, and they're a slow band that I like.
Oh.
Yeah, they're good.
Notice how you glance over Callous, my slow band.
Slow slow band that I like.
Ilsa, the only slow band I actually like.
No, I was surprised. Brian, the guy that I book shows with, my best friend, who you'll never meet or hear from in life, told me that I would like them. And
My
I'm like,
goal
no,
is to
no,
get
no, no.
Brian on the podcast
Yeah, right.
so he can sit in silence and give us glaring looks.
Just groan. Yeah. But no, Brian was like, oh, yeah, you'll like them. I promise. They're really good. I'm like, yeah, sure, sure, sure. And they actually are really fucking talented and very cool. They're not around anymore.
I don't know about that. They may still be playing.
ILSA. Check them out. They're cool. Yeah. They're from Baltimore.
DC.
DC?
I think.
Same thing, right?
More or less. It's like 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ilsa's pretty awesome.
Yeah. That show was cool. I like Vaccine, too.
Vaccine's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they broke up, like, pretty much right after that, I think.
They were around for a little bit longer. They put out a lot of records in a really short time.
Yeah, I like them. They were solid. And, but that was a weird show. But people came to that show, I think.
It was a small space, so even if there wasn't that many people, it
Well, enough
seemed like it
bands were
filled
there.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. There were enough bands there. There were at least, like, 15 people from bands.
Yeah.
And then another 15 would fill it out. So
Yeah.
that makes sense. But that's the show we booked, Laughing Dog, and I think it was Catheter.
Yeah, I think they toured together.
Yeah. And some other bands. But it was a good space. What were you talking about?
This started with wrestling, so
Started with wrestling.
Oh, then we got
ended
into
up
Lima. Yeah.
And then we started talking about, I don't know, Sea of Shit. But that Sea of Shit Sick Tired split that came out was really amazing.
Quality record.
I was really impressed by this. The Sick Tired stuff was better than the Sea of Shit stuff, which I was shocked that I felt that way. But I'm happy because I feel like Sick Tired was kind of always in the shadows of Sea of Shit. And they're both really epic, awesome bands. Like, I love them both, like, pretty equally. And I was really impressed that their side was so good. Like, it was really fantastic.
So I kind of talk with Robbie, and, like, I have, like, the tendency to, like, be a sarcastic asshole on the internet, and, like, sometimes I can't tell if he's just not amused by me. So, like, a number of times I've had to, like, shoot him, like, text to be like, hey, man, I just, like, I just want you to know that, like, I don't, like, I don't mean anything. I'm just, he's like, yeah, it's cool, dude. I get it. Like, and I don't know why I've done this, like, at least twice to him. Like, he's probably just like, fucking cool out, man.
Because his reaction isn't exactly what you think it's going to be or something?
I don't know. Like, he just kind of, like, his persona is, like, a dude with no sense of humor. And,
yeah,
like,
very straight.
But but he's got a sense of humor.
He does.
It's just, like, not visibly apparent. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah, I just,
At least on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a
Good.
great skateboarder.
Yeah, I didn't know that at first, but, like, I think when we like played Madison and, like, stayed with Graham, like, he was just like, oh, here, we put on this skate video. It's like, it's Robbie from Sea of Shit. I was like,
yeah, just skating. No,
Yeah.
no big deal. Yeah, he's a good skater. I like watching his moves. But he's a lot of fun. He's just a certain kind of fun. Like,
Yeah.
Like Aaron.
he's a dry character. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
You know,
Yeah.
like they're very similar. I think he's like the Aaron of the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
But not as curmudgeon-y. I mean, he's got, Aaron's got some years on him.
It's true. Yeah, I feel like in whatever the age difference is between the two of them, when Robbie catches up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every year he's more curmudgeon-y, I think. But Aaron's going to be touring, I think, with, I don't know if that's announced yet.
Whatever.
Chipang in,
we just
in
won't
Europe.
release this until.
In Europe.
I think I've seen some dates for that, so it might be.
Yeah, he's going to be playing guitar.
Oh,
for
no
them.
shit. I didn't know
Yeah.
he was, like, actually playing.
Yeah, I guess one of the members can't do the tour or something like that, so he's
Okay.
going to be playing Obscene Extreme and, some other places, and he's excited in his Aaron way about it.
Aaron Nichols back behind the axe.
Yes. It took, like, him, like, backing a band and putting out their records for them to be like, come on, play guitar for our band, like, it, like, forced him into it. He's such a good guitarist, too. But, yeah, that's going to happen. So it's exciting for him.